set for the Adamson University Lady Falcons, who are looking to finish things up as we are about to enter set number 3. But before that, let's take a look at some of the highlights of the previous set.
A lot of the rookies have seen action here in the second set, especially at the latter part. And is probably, if you're coach, if you're Mommy Dulce, you would think na okay din yun, ano? Because the girls really played well. And they managed to keep that big lead against Adamson, even if malamig pa and off the bench yung mga players niya.
Joyce Palad and the rest of the Lady Maroons really looking for answers, searching desperately for a miracle as they're faced up against an Adamson Lady Falcons onslaught, really. And what a huge dominant performance by the Lady Falcons in set number 2.
Speaking of dominance, looking at the attack point, 16 for the Lady Falcons, 5 for the Lady Maroons. Adamson showed better blocking also here in the second set, 3 block points compared to 1 of UP. They had 2 service aces as well, and in terms of errors, they were able to keep it low, 4 for the Lady Maroons and 3 for the Lady Falcons.
And the Lady Falcons stepping into this third set, looking pumped up and ready to close things out, as we see last year's head coach, Vip Quesada, giving some final instructions to the Lady Maroons. Of course, Vip Quesada, the head coach of UP last year. At ayon kay Coach Jarod Hubalde, Coach Vip deciding to work behind the curtains and switch positions with Jarod, as Jarod has assumed the head coaching position for the Lady Maroons. We're ready for set number 3. Once again, thank you for joining us. This is brought to you exclusively by ABS-CBN Sports. I'm Anton Rojas. Joining me, of course, Andrew Mulya. And a little discussion here.
Just checking positioning on the floor. Well, I'm looking at Adamson right now, and seems that Mommy Dulce has replaced some of her starting 6. Even Vasquez is now not on the floor. Their second libero, Listana.
Soriano. Ramos popping it up for UP. Araneta dug up well there by Adamson. Soriano just avoiding that double block. Togonon.
Too wide.
Too far out for her. And Mommy Dulce
service
from the sidelines,
Henido,
telling her to give a sharper angle towards the floor on that spike. Medyo nagkahiyaan doon, Tiza and Sheila Pineda.
That goes through.
Better start here for UP, a little bit shaky for the Lady Falcons.
Lady Maroons up at 2-0.
From the 6 players that you see on the floor for the Lady Falcons, it's only Soriano and Pineda who are part of the starting 6.
And Adamson University having a difficult time on that first ball. Magtala sets way left to Araneta.
Through the block.
And shades of the Angeli Araneta of season 73 there.
It's exactly what they need at this point.
Don't get me wrong, Angeli Araneta is only in her 3rd season here for UP, so there's no reason really for her performance to go down, except that the other teams are really focusing on her on the defensive end. Let's go now to Erica Liboro for this courtside update on Adamson.
The Lady Falcons was on a roll this time, and Mommy Dulce wants to see the girls be consistent for this set, since the girls followed most of her instructions earlier. Now, Anton, that earlier there were numbers of substitutions earlier, because during the pre-game huddle, Mommy Dulce wants every player to be given a chance to play for this game. Enter this set, the bench players will lead the Lady Falcons to help the others suit up for the next game. Anton and Ann.
And what does this do for a team and Mommy Dulce giving some of the reserves a chance to shine? Does this help them come Final Four time?
I think, you know, when it comes to the second stringers, what they need really is experience. And I think, you know, putting them into the game this early on will really help, because if you just focus on your starting 6 and if you're caught in a situation where you need to replace someone, because wala kang mahuhugot, it would be very difficult. So I think in times like these, na medyo maluwag naman sila. They're up 2 sets. They've been playing well. It is a good opportunity for them to get, some minutes to play.
Foul Soriano.
Taking a
Serving
look at that
to the Lady Falcons.
last play, the lefty Togonon there. Fault there for Palad, apologizing immediately.
That was too low for Palad.
Service. Soriano.
Soriano again to serve for the Lady Falcons. Very sharp one. Araneta. Pisa sets left to Togonon.
A well-placed shot.
Great job in adjusting her footing there was Togonon.
Not the best setups, but this lefty is able to reach for it and just find that open area at the end.
Soriano.
Magtala sets way left. This is for Ramos. Does not work. It's going to be a tough one for Pisa, unable to get it. Mistana coming in for Soriano. Araneta now.
Araneta.
Serve for UP. Dug up nicely there by Sheila Pineda. It's a back set.
Togonon, too long.
Togonon, too wide out there. Let's go now to Patch Cansana for this fourth set update.
Despite the outcome of that last set, the team managed to keep a positive mindset. This is the point where motivation plays a big role. For Coach Jared, he motivates the seniors first like South Ramos, then the seniors motivates the rest of the team. Para sa kanya, iba kasi talaga kapag player-to-player ang usapan. They understand their sentiments when it comes to the game. But at this point, aside from motivations and pep talks, one important reminder of Coach Jared is to know your position and move, move, move. Huwag nang pahirapan ng sarili sa paghahabol ng bola. Kung ma-block nyo yan kasi agad, mas madadalian lang kayo. Anton and Ann?
Thank you, Patch, for that report as we take a look at the UP alumnus, former player Jarod Hubalde. Actually played for the UP team in 2004 that lost to LaSalle in the finals. And his younger brother, Jericho, is the coach of the men's volleyball team of UP. And Lady Maroons showing some signs of life here in set number 3. We'll take a break, back with more Season 74 volleyball action after a few reminders.